Hello, Cancer and Cross Watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekend guidance message for January 10th through the 12th. And I just want to touch really quickly on the 10th of this month is an eclipse in Cancer. So just be aware of your emotions, right? There could be some strong emotions arising, some anxiety, some stress. It's really going to magnify whatever emotions that you're feeling, right? So if you're feeling anxiety, stress, it's going to make that worse. If you're feeling happy, it's going to make that more intense. So just be aware of that. Also, guys, if you find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. And if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. Whew. So, Cancer. Strength. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. I do link a website below that offers free birth chart mappings if it's something that you're interested in. I do feel that it is helpful if you watch these tarot readings on YouTube. It's helpful to be familiar with other signs within your birth chart. Okay? I do also do a drawing here every month for free personal readings. All you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. That video is coming very soon. I do apologize for the wait, but it's been hectic, this change and this transition this year. I've been trying to get everything together with the channel. It's been growing immensely, and just a lot of unexpected changes, but we're going with the flow. We're working through it. So, growth. And last but certainly not least, guys, I pull a power thought card at the end of every message. So if you're finding the messages resonant, then it's a good idea to stay until the end, just because it's a little positive boost at the end of every message. So, strength, growth, and success. I get the sense here, Cancer, that there's something that you feel you can't succeed at. Now, whatever this relationship, maybe it's with a partner, maybe it's with a family member, I feel like you get the sense that this person's wall is up. They're guarded. They're not open to receiving this message. What the cards are saying is give it time, okay? Let it heal. While you're waiting, go in a space within yourself and look at, the situation very practically and see if there was really anything, why this person may be guarded. Ask yourself why, why, what's the lesson to learn of all this? Is there something that I could have said differently, something that I may have done that caused this person to put this wall up? And maybe even after some time approaching the person and asking, how can we make this right? How can we mend this, especially if it's family? I do feel like there will be success. You will have success in mending this relationship. Right now, in the current moment, it's not the right time. The timing is not right. So just let it relax. Give it time. Everything happens for a reason, in the right timing. Also, guys, I know you guys, a lot of people ask, this deck is the Wisdom of the Night Oracle. Here's the book, Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed. I got it from a friend. I believe they bought it online. I will try to find the link, but I haven't been able to find this deck on Amazon for some reason. Maybe I'll double check again. Changes all the time. So you never know what you can find on there, but if I do find it, I'll link it below in the description. Otherwise, I will just Google it. If you Google it, it'll come up. It'll be there. I think they probably got it at a bookstore or esoteric shop locally. So let's see, Cancer. Let's see for you guys. Most important message for Cancer Spirit. What does Cancer need to see? Separation. So on the inside, I get the sense that you feel it. You feel the separation. You probably think about this separation all the time. I feel like you're trying to present yourself as put together, you know, everything's okay. But deep down inside, this is bothering you. This is something that's internal. This isn't something that you're wearing on your sleeve, okay? Now, understand that there's a lot of fire energy coming out here, a lot of wands, okay? So you could be dealing with a fire sign. I get the sense here, Taurus, Cancer, that there's a need here to pay attention. Now, the sense that I'm getting here, Cancer, is these delays are happening for a very specific reason. There's a lesson to be learned within all of this. The lesson I feel that's coming through in the cards is there's a need for a change in perception. I feel like your focus right now is this isn't coming together. This isn't happening for me. This is very sad, grieving, mourning, okay? What needs to happen here is, instead of looking at this like, woe is me, this is a very terrible thing, okay? Maybe you were very connected to this person. If this is a family member, that's definitely a terrible thing because you're family. But there's something else deeper. There's a deeper meaning here is what I'm trying to get at, okay? And so by staying stuck in this lower vibrational, this has hurt me, this person has hurt me, it's causing you to be stuck, okay? Be stuck in this Two of Wands, not paying attention, okay? I feel like the movement forward is going to come from focusing on the things you can control. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, these are very independent, very grounded earth energy, okay? It's telling me that going within, taking care of self, nurturing, healing the parts of you that need healed, building up your foundation, building up a solid foundation for whatever the future may hold, whether it's with this person or somebody else. Right now is the time of healing, releasing these burdens, asking the right questions with the Page of Wands, asking questions, seeking information, gaining more knowledge, taking care of yourself. The balance is going to come from that. The Temperance came out with the Nine of Pentacles. We'll take it. because it's telling me that the balance, the stability is going to come from you focusing within on healing yourself and this solid, stable foundation. This person, especially if they're family, they're going to come back around. Now, the Four of Wands is also a soulmate connection, so this could be a person that you have soulmate ties with. If that's the case, they very well could come back into your life. They will come back around. But that shouldn't be the focus. The focus needs to be your self-worth, your self-healing, okay? The self-discovery process, self-mastery. Let's pull some fairy tarot out here. I feel like right now, this weekend, there's still a little bit of grieving. There's still a little mourning, processing that you're going to have to do. And it makes sense with the eclipse, the full moon in Cancer. It's definitely a grieving period, okay? It's also going to be a lot stronger for you guys because it's in your sign. So breathe, okay? Don't try to suppress the emotions. Don't try to stuff them down and ignore the emotions. Let them arise, okay? Without judgment. Let the emotion fall over you. If you feel like crying, crying. If you feel like screaming, screaming, scream it out in a pillow. If you feel like running away, run away to a naturistic spot, a park or somewhere where you feel safe, okay? And just let it out. Let it rise. Feel the emotions and let it pass, okay? Once it passes, then you can ask yourself, where did that come from? Why did I feel that way? What triggered that emotion? And then when you, oh, well, that dinner that my friend was cooking at her house reminded me of this person, about that person. Or that song that came on the radio reminded me of this situation. So understand here, Cancer, that it's a grieving process. And each time that you're reminded of this relationship or this loss, it's going to bring up unresolved emotions. And that's how you can tell, really, if you've grieved enough, if you've processed the situation, is if you're triggered. If you are triggered emotionally by anything, by even somebody in a reading telling you a specific thing about a person, if that triggers you, there's still unresolved emotions behind that. I have to be honest with myself too sometimes. I have unresolved feelings that I still process even now. I've been in my healing phase for 2-3 years now. And deep internal healing just by myself in hermit mode. But I've done a lot of introspection. I've done a lot of learning, self-mastery, self-healing. That's why I'm able to help other people along their journey, is only from experience. And I get the sense here, Cancer, that you're going to be going through this process as well. And I feel like you're going to come out on the other side in the same position, being able to help other people through this process. Take the time to go within yourself this weekend and really just let those emotions rise and fall, ebb and flow. Try not to stress, even though there may become some stressful emotions that do arise within yourself. Understand that everything is happening for a reason and process it. If you feel like you need a break, take a break. Like I said, whatever that emotion makes you feel like, go through that process. Just let it go. That's how you're going to come into this completion. That's how you're going to complete this process of healing. Now, the King of Winter, King of Swords. This card signifies seeking counsel, seeking advice. So if this grieving is too much, maybe there's too deep of unresolved issues, don't be afraid to reach out and talk to somebody. If the emotions get too intense, talk to somebody you trust. Remember the balance. The balance is going to come. The stability is going to come from within. Healing within yourself. So let's get a power thought card out here for you, Cancer. Well, interesting. Now remember, power thought cards are like mantras. So they're like taking the negative aspect of the thought pattern and turning it to a positive, right? Well, the power thought card, Cancer, let me fix the camera, that came out for you guys today is, all my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. All my relationships are harmonious, beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly what the reading was talking about. Oh my goodness. So I am going to do an extended reading on this. I'm going to take a look at this person that you're in separation with, what they're coming through as, what they're presenting themselves at. We'll see, try to see what's on their mind, what they're going through. I also want to take a look at the movement forward here. What's the outcomes? Maybe some advice. We'll get the Psychic Tarot, the guidance cards out, all the fun stuff. So if it's something that you're interested in, the link will be below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.